Alright, friends, guess what's back? Your favorite. Some people like watching this game for whatever reason. It's KOF All-Star. I have fought with countless emulators trying to get this working. Seems like what happened was the last update they did added anti-cheat, which I guess some of the emulators, I guess they have things that do alter the code of the game somehow, so I guess they're being falsely flagged. What's ironic about that is that it hasn't stopped the cheating at all. Like, you look at the leaderboards for this stuff, anything that has a leaderboard in this game, there's cheaters clearly at the top. They're not even remotely trying to hide that they're cheating. As you can see that they're doing like 500 million damage in 8 seconds, which is not possible even if you spent like, I don't know, you won the lottery and you spent it all in this game. It would still not be possible to do that. So, I'm using LD Player for now. There's not really much going on in this right now anyway. A lot of people are kind of frustrated because of the whole the card system that they added. They made it a lot harder to level up cards. Luckily, most of mine were leveled up, and the ones that they gave from the event was actually enough for me to get basically all my main stuff maxed out. So it doesn't bother me that much, but as I get more fest cards and more card sets, I can see why it would be a problem. So today, I'm going to do this, do a little bit of story mode, and then I'm going to drop 20 bucks and try to get an Awakening memory for Shion. So let's see what happens. I doubt I can clear this because my gold teams are not as decked out as my fest teams, but let's give it a shot.
Boy.
Might have this. GG. Nice. There's some extra rubies. And now I never need to do that again. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Like, just enough broken gold characters to make that possible. 770 rubies. Wow. I'll take that. Alright, let's do this twice more. Okay, so these two are basically maxed out. This one I already cleared too, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. That one's gonna be a lot harder, because these are bronze characters, which are like the cream of the crap, basically. probably manage this, actually. Might actually be doable. Let me,
Lucky chance!
lucky chance. Actually, I sold all their souls. Alright, I'm not gonna do that one right now. Got a couple of these as well. Everybody's wondering what the next collaboration is going to be, and I'm like, I want more cool characters. I want more endgame content. I want endgame content that's not possible to clear. Even if you've spent, like, the equivalent of, like, the money would require to, like, to buy a mansion on this game, you still can't beat it. I feel like something's wrong there. If you have, like, the best characters the game has to offer, and they're all, like, optimized down to every single stat point, and you still can't clear it, I think something's wrong there. And that's the complaint everybody has, is that it's not really satisfying when your best characters can't even clear endgame content. It kind of makes you wonder, like, what even is the point of it? There is no point, really, to be honest.
Come on.
It's like the whales aren't happy because their jacked up characters can't clear it, and then, you know, both the free-to-play and the dolphins are not happy either. You know, I'm a dolphin on this game. I have no hope of ever clearing that content. It's kind of just a little bit demoralizing. Alright, let's finish this off. And after this, I'll do a little bit of story, and then from that point, I will we'll do some loot boxes. I think that's a good plan. All right. I've missed out on a lot of rubies for not doing this because I've been inactive for a few weeks.
Round one. Ready, go!
Just keeled over. For someone who his whole power is using martial arts with his fire.
Ready,
Yeah, he's not very resistant to it. Unfortunately, Leona has like no defense, so
round
pretty easy.
Ready, go!
Remember when I had to actually put thought into my teams for this? Now I have so many broken characters that I just kind of pretty mindless. As long as you have one character that can just tear through it, you're generally okay. I maxed out a bunch of my Maxima cards last night.
Come on.
Now pretty much everybody has a max best set. As long as I'm not doing like team chain content, where it's a lot harder. Alright, one more today.
Nine, fight!
Trying to build up a backlog here so I can work on my Neo 2 prep time. I've been kind of slacking on that. I need to get that ready soon.
敗北はない。
Round two. Ready, go!
無駄だ。
KO! You
俺に
win.
敗北はない。
Round three. Ready, go!
無駄だ。打ち抜く。力のすべてを。
It's kind of weird how, like, last time I seriously played DFO, I was playing as a Lancer.
You win.
Lancer was my favorite class next to the male fighter. And, it's the same voice actor as Nameless. So it feels like my Lancer lives on in spirit. Even though I haven't played DFO seriously in several years. He's still with me, in a way, through this game. His Nameless is, like, pretty much my strongest character by a decent margin. Not an incredibly large margin, but a decent one. Alright, red team. He's good to go.
Come on.
I think they're all ready to go.
こっちだぜ。
Yeah. It's nice having multiple fest sets because you can give anybody a pretty significant power boost. Even at level 1, they'll be like the equivalent of probably like level 70 or 80.
Ready, go!
私の力見せてやろう。
Great! Fight!
見せてやる。ダメだ。飛ばしてやる。飛ばしてやる。見せてやる。飛ばしてやる。
I wonder what Inferno difficulty is going to be like. I'm shuddering at the thought. Is you need pretty decent awakened characters. You need a pretty well balanced roster to get through this. At least if you're trying to get the rubies, which is like the only real reason to do this. The whole purpose of this is to have an extra supply of rubies for people that have already cleared the story and are kind of at the point where I am, where the only other rubies I have left in story are just from clearing all the objectives that I did before. But since I spend money on this game, I'm not terribly inclined to do that. I don't have that many left.
Fight!
I'm pretty deep into the end game. I think I'm on like tier 16 of the dungeon, the Awakening dungeon, which is not that far, but for somebody who hasn't wailed that much, it's actually pretty significant progress.
Ready, go!
私の力
何くすぶってんだ。
Fight!
見せてやる。飛ばしてやる。
回し尽くしてやるぜ。
甘いぜ。甘いぜ。
You win!
Time for bonus level. Unlike the car, this is like actually possible to clear.
Ready, go!
There's another cool 100.
Mission clear. Huh. Stage clear.
It's weird how easy that one is, and the car one you need like the most broken characters possible. Like, it makes no sense really. The car, a lot of people that play this seriously say that the car is like the true in-game boss. I'm inclined to agree. I got Shion, but I don't have his memory yet. That's what I'm going to try to get as soon as this is done. Let's do a little more progress here. Get him ready. Terry feels like he's kind of fell off. He was my mainstay for my yellow team, but at least in the Awakening dungeon, whenever I do the Awakening combos, I was such a high chance that they break out. And the game crashed. That's great. I'm going to show some Shion gameplay, and then I'll cut out for a sec, and I will buy that one package, because that's all I really want to spend on this game at this time, and then we'll see what happens. I know some people wanted to see Shion gameplay. I actually like that they have KOF 11 representation in this. KOF 11 and KOF 12 have, out of the mainline games, not counting like Maximum Impact and Neo Wave and stuff, those have the least representation in these games. So it's cool that they have Shion. Shion's a pretty cool character, definitely pretty unique. I think Magaki is actually quite lame. I think he's like the lamest King of Fighters boss. He looks like humanoid bubblegum. He's just this like neon pink guy with pants on. Just generic jeans. He doesn't look very threatening. He doesn't look as badass as like say Mukai or Google or Orochi or anything. Not a very appealing final boss. It's not by KOF standards.
Fight. KO. You win.
It's nice how they let you go from level to level now. I think that's pretty awesome. They didn't let you do that before.
Ready? Go. Fight. KO. You win.
I'm kind of at the point where I don't really need to spend much more money on this game. I think I've got my teams mostly solidified. It's mostly just grinding farther, which is good. I've still got some stuff to pay off this month. I've got Oni-chan-bara Origin. I don't know if I'll get a key for that or not. 9 Monkeys of Shaolin, I'm getting a key for that sometime this week. That's all taken care of, but I also have to pay off Kamen Rider 2, so gotta keep things balanced and under control here.
Fight!
Alright, there's still a ways to go, so let's try to summon some luck here. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna buy, but I have to cut out because it's personal information, so just give me a sec here. This is what I'm going to be getting. 2 10 fighter tokens, 1 battle card ticket, and 1 5-star voucher, and then some awakening potions, which don't really matter. So let me turn this off for a sec. If I can find the source for it, where is it? There we go. Alright, hold on. Alright, there we go. You know how it is. There's not really any personal information being shown there, but when you're streaming yourself spending money on the internet, it's always good to have some precautions. You know, you mess up one time and you show like your credit card or your address or whatever, and it only takes one bad apple to really mess you up. Nothing personal. Alright, let's run through these first. Great character. Well, that's whatever. She's supposed to be getting a FES version soon. Not even really a popular character as far as I know, even considering like the Moe blobs in KOF. Never really recall her being very popular. She's kind of there. I could be wrong, but obviously not as popular as others. Oh, that's a big meh. Alright, well those gave basically nothing. Ten potions is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Basically nothing. Alright, so let me figure this out here. I actually don't need more Ignis. Definitely need more geese. More rock and more brine is what I also need. This is actually looking pretty good. Yellow, I want Xion. Alright, let's go. Time to get nothing. It's already a bad sign. Yep. Oh, man. Cream of the crap. Gotta love it. Wow, again. Wow, just nothing but pure garbage. Do I want to go again? How close am I on this one? Like I said, I'm not going to be spending much money on this game at the moment, so... I don't think cards is really worth it right now, because you need so many. It's like I could do this, but I'd rather get the fighter, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and try again. Next month I'll have a little bit more funds to allocate to this game if need be. Well, 2 reds at least.
どうですか君も私と一緒に行きませんか面白い
Oh, cool. Hey, I'll take that. I wanted to awaken him anyway. He's always been a favorite of mine. Didn't really play him much, but I like his design. Alright, well, the cold streak's over at least. It's nice of the game to hook me up with that. Okay, so there's 2 options at this point. I could try to get this card, or this. Let's do this first. In the end, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's actually going to get me close to pity. So, whatever's coming next, I'll have a good chance of getting. Oh wow, the fest. No! Oh, why, game? Why do you have to give me this gremlin? I can't stand lollies. Well, I can't say that's not nothing. I can recycle her souls and put them towards a character I actually can stand using, so I think that's fine. Alright, last one for today. Hasn't been completely dry, so it's not bad. As soon as I say that, I get more junk. Oh well. Not really much that can be done there, really. Well, I have a couple more story modes, so... I was trying to get Shion's memory. Shion's memory would have been nice. Adelheide's memory would have been good, too. But the game said no. And I'm not spending any more money on this game at the moment. At least not until I figure out what my situation's going to be with review keys. I'm waiting for one for Onichan Bar Origin, and I have to buy, what's it called, Kamen Rider in a couple days as well. So once I have all that squared away, I can probably spend on this again. But for now, that's going to be it. I got one more loot box. Sure, let's run through that. Get some streamer luck here. Anything good in here? Nobody even plays that character. Clone Zero. Everybody they just use him to get memories. That's all he's used for. They also took out rubies from Championship, and a lot of people are complaining about that. I honestly welcome it with open arms, because the netcode is beyond horrendous, and that's being kind about it, so... I don't care that it's gone, personally. Apparently the netcode's, like, it's not even any better than it was before, so it just makes you wonder, like, Why did they get rid of it in the first place? They didn't bother to make it any better. See, do I need more of these? It's like all you really use these cards for is just getting more cooldown. That's like best in slot for most characters. Most of the time, anyway. Can't believe I got that damn Wally. It's like a slap in the face. I have 2 memories for her. I'm probably going to use them for someone else. I hear she's still pretty good for PvP, but I don't care about PvP in this game. I'm more likely to play a real King of Fighters game than ever touch the PvP in this. Which is kind of a shame, because there are some interesting things about it, you know, having like almost 300 characters in the game. Even if you're really only going to see like maybe 60 or 70 of them, it's still pretty awesome when you think about it. It's just... the netcode is bad, for one thing, and then secondly, you have just a bunch of annoying stuff to deal with. It's not particularly fun. A lot of people are really putting a lot of faith into them actually fixing the netcode, and turns out they did basically nothing. I can't imagine trying to like actually fix netcode for a game that's almost exclusively going to be played on Wi-Fi. You know, at least with, you know, a console fighting game, you can at least have a little bit of an expectation that at least some people will play on Wi-Fi. But here, you know, it's a game meant to be played on a mobile platform, so pretty much nobody's going to be using it. Not much that can be done there, really. Alright, let's go through 2 more of these. Three more, actually. Time to get junk. Yep. Bad luck today. Alright, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Whether it's more of this or something else, I'm not quite sure yet. This game is kind of in a weird spot, and people are really upset with the whole card system. It hasn't bothered me that much because I was able to clear out my inventory. I did get a couple decent cards by combining them, so that part doesn't particularly bother me. It's just that they're not listening, and there's also kind of a drought of content right now. A lot of people assume that there's going to be a collaboration soon. Apparently the next collaboration is supposed to be some Japanese IP. So it could be like a Shonen Jump brand, or I don't know, who knows, it could be anything. I know Netmarble, the company that makes this game, they do own 7 Deadly Sins, which is like some anime or something. I'm too much of an old man to know what it is, but some people have said it might be that, some people have said it might be Street Fighter. Street Fighter, I don't know if that could happen. I don't know if SNK and Capcom still have beef together. I don't know if they still have a beef or not. I know that they did for a while, but maybe that has cleared up. I mean, Street Fighter was in Power Rangers Legacy Wars, of all things. Apparently it might be coming to Battle for the Grid at some point, too, so who knows? I guess we'll find out sooner than later. See you guys tomorrow.